Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Born Free here. I just want to say thank you so much for your support. The best way you can show support for me is to subscribe or to share this video to other people. This is with Tokido. I'm a huge fanboy, and there's loads of questions here and some really great answers. He's such a smart guy. The other thing I wanted to say is it's a fairly long interview, as are all of my interviews. So if you want to skip to a question that's pertinent to you, the timestamps for each of the questions are in the description below. Like they have been previously. The other thing I wanted to say was big thank you to ESL, Brooklyn Beatdown, for being accommodating to me in terms of press pass and all that sort of stuff, but also running a great event and embracing the FGC. So hopefully we'll see more of that in the future. Anyway guys, check it out and enjoy. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Born Free here, and I am here with none other than Tokido at the ESL Brooklyn Beatdown. How you doing, man?
Hi, I'm good.
That is good to hear. Now you just flown from Chile, right?
Yes, it's very. From Chile to here, it's not long flight, but Japan to Chile, it was too far.
Yeah, I don't know how you do it, but I guess you're used to it now, right?
Yes, yeah.
All right, so we are, this is a huge event. There's a Counter-Strike going on, a huge arena, and Street Fighter is in a gym nearby where we're playing pools. What do you think of this event so far?
It was a very big. We play at gym, but now Counter-Strike on the too huge venue, and I hope tomorrow I will play there.
My God, yeah, I know, it would be amazing, right? Because I think the idea is they have the Counter-Strike crowd, and then they introduce the grand finals. This is the first time I've ever seen them stop top 8 before grand finals, but I understand it. I think it's a good way of promoting Street Fighter, so I'm very keen to see that, and I hope you do make it. I want to ask you, let's talk more broadly about Street Fighter, and of course the Capcom Pro Tour.
Yes.
I'm going to first talk about some of the new changes to Street Fighter. The introduction of Urien. What are your thoughts on Urien, what you've seen so far? I know you used to play him in Third Strike.
Yes, the Urien came out last week, but I don't have an opportunity to use him. Just a little bit training mode, so I don't know about him a lot so far.
Do you think he looks similar to how he played in Third Strike?
Some part it's very similar to Third Strike, but otherwise I like Urien's backdash at the Third Strike, but this Street Fighter 5 is it's completely different.
Okay, so, and of course there's no parries either, so we're looking
yeah.
looking at a very different game. Okay, well I'm looking forward to in the future hopefully seeing you're gonna try him?
Yes, after this tournament I will back to Japan, then I gonna try him.
Okay, awesome. What I wanted to ask you is about the other DLC characters. What are your thoughts on all of them? I mean, who do you think is the strongest DLC character, and who do you think is the weakest DLC character?
I think Guile, Sonic Boom.
Yeah.
Sonic Boom is, I think, one of the best. Because I play Ryu, so Ryu, Guile matchup, I don't like it.
Yeah.
So I think the Guile have a, good move to beat Ryu, Ken, some character. And Boxer have a big weapon. I mean, V-Trigger.
Yes.
It's a very, very aggressive. So yes, Boxer and Guile is I think the top 2 of DLC character.
Would you say you have to play more carefully against those characters, particularly Boxer?
So pardon?
How do you approach as Ryu when you fight?
Boxer.
Yeah.
It's a completely different from the usually Ryu go back and throw fireball. But it doesn't work against Boxer because of V scale. It's easy to counter. Yes, evade my fireball. So I go aggressive against Boxer.
Okay. And who do you sort of? Because I love this kind of question because it gets people talking. Who do you think is the worst DLC character?
Maybe Julie.
Really?
For me, Julie.
Worse than Ibuki?
Ibuki, when she have a V trigger,
Yeah.
she has a lot of chance.
Yeah. But you got to get the V trigger. I mean,
Yes, at least one round she has a one chance because she have a V trigger in one round. But the jury, if she have a V trigger meta, it's easy. And it's because of my character, Ryu have a lot of advantage against the jury, I think.
and why is Ryu so strong against Juri?
Because I can sweep if she charge a fireball, I can sweep. The hitbox very big when she charge fireball. Then I can sweep and I make Oki.
Well, you know a lot about Oki, that's for sure. So I want to ask you the adjustment, there's been an adjustment to the frame delay, the lag.
Yeah.
1.5 frames. Have you noticed it?
Yes.
Yes.
It's a very, very big difference for me. Now it's very fun to play. It's the character act immediately from my input. It's very fun to play now.
So it's an obvious change. Has it changed the way you play? Are you more reactionary now?
Yes, I can react to some characters dash more easily and easy to do anti-air for me.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Now, would you like to see it pushed further? So that they make it less delay.
I wanna try, but if they reduce much more, I think its game balance will be changed because if much more they reduce lag much more, maybe defensive character too strong. Because yes, we can react opponent dash, easy to react.
So which characters do you think have now benefited from the change?
Yes, I think Ryu is just a little bit its benefit because he is a turtle character, so it's easy to reaction.
Yes.
And Ken, Chun-Li, now I can confirm low forward into special. It's very easy. Easier. Before
It's super easy.
I never do that. But now over 90% I can confirm Ken's clutch medium kick into DP or into super.
Okay, so that's interesting that you said Ken. Let's talk about that. Now, you main Ryu.
Yes.
I've asked you this question before, and you said no. Well, you said you played a lot of different characters, but do you have any characters that are tournament ready?
No, only Ryu so far.
Do you secretly have any characters that are tournament ready?
No, definitely I will use Ryu in this year.
Okay. Do you feel like there in the future you will you, because you were a character specialist in Street Fighter 4, you were only Akuma and you always found answers to everything. Do you think you will continue that way, or do you think there's a possibility in the future, I don't know, like Urien or like having a pocket character?
Yes, I wanna try Urien because I play him South Strike. Maybe my main character will be Ryu until Akuma will come.
Oh God, I miss Akuma so much. I hope he comes out soon. I don't know. Otherwise, I'm going to have to start playing Tekken. Now, the Capcom Cup is in December.
Yes.
I know that you must have a plan. right? How do you think about something like that? Well, what is the plan in terms of training and strategy and moving towards December? Because you know a lot of the players who are going to be there.
Yes. So now I can know who will join and who maybe will join. So I gonna make a strategy against the character so far, and maybe later I have to think against the player. I have to see a lot of video of opponents. It's my way to the big tournament.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Like studying those players. Is there anything else? I know that you practice. You've been seen like meditating, things like that.
Ah, yes.
What other things have you brought into like preparation?
I see. So in the tournament, I care about food. What do you eat?
Nutrition, yes.
Yes, if I eat a lot of carbohydrate, I wanna sleep.
Yeah.
So now I don't eat a lot of.
A lot of players do that. I've heard a lot of players do that. I know that. I remember a Gutex Mike Ross said to stay hungry, or something like that. I forget what it is, but it's like to be a hungry competitor, you don't eat because the brain is obviously I know what you mean. You eat sugar, you eat carbohydrates, you fall asleep.
For me, too full, no good. So I eat maybe 6 times a day, usually.
Really, just small amounts.
Yes. So just a little bit, eat, finish, and 2 hours, 3 hours, and I eat.
And you exercise as well?
Yes. Usually I go to gym to fitness, and recently I start karate.
Karate?
Yes. You know karate?
Yeah. When I was when I was a kid, the big movie in America was Karate Kid.
Yeah.
And in England they opened a school. Sorry, this is whatever. And so I did it for a number of years, but I don't remember much of it anymore. But I think it. What belt are you? What style?
It's goju. Maybe it's goju, but it's a kind of just for fun, not very strict karate. So, but I play only one time in a week. I go to some dojo and.
Do you do sparring with points? Like a match?
It's no. Just a yes. We play sparring, but it's not for point.
So do you do kata? Do you do kata? Kata, like.
Yes, kata. At first, I go there and kata.
Yeah.
And meet, then sparring, and that's it.
Got it. So which players at the moment do you think offer you the biggest challenge? Like, I know you're not scared of anybody, but who offers you the biggest challenge right now?
Right now, maybe Momochi.
Ah, really?
Yes.
Now why?
Because I don't like to play Ken. I practice a lot, but it's not yet I can play stable. So that's why maybe Momochi is a hard opponent for me.
Okay. And Ken does Ken feel random to you?
Yes, because my style is maybe easy to gonna random against Ken. So I have to find a stable way against him.
Something some safe
Yeah, some
Something
say
safe. Gotcha. What do you think of the state of the game and its progression? Do you feel like the game is getting better?
yes, because yes, new character and less lag.
Yeah.
Now, yes, I really enjoy Street Fighter 5. So I yes, only 1 week after patch,
Yeah.
I wanna play much more because I was in Chile and here I don't have practice time. After I will back to Japan, I play a lot.
Okay, so a lot of practice coming up. Do you ever think about changes, like what changes you'd like to see in the game for the future?
Akuma, new character.
Of course, of course, of course. I'm with you on that one. What is the biggest mistake you see other players make in this game?
Maybe some player rely on lag, rely on input lag, but now they reduce it. Capcom reduce it, so some player just go attack, go attack, go attack. It worked, but now it's maybe some situation it doesn't work.
Right, so people can't overwhelm you as much as they can right now, because other people will be able to react.
For me, actually, I sometimes I just go attack because this game have the 8-frame lag.
Yeah.
But now I have to change my style depends on situation. Much more I have to be patient.
Okay, that's going to be interesting to see over the next few days. Are you playing any other games seriously at the moment?
No, not
No?
at all.
Do you plan to?
So far I don't have plan.
Because normally you play a lot of games.
Yes, I played a lot, but this time I try difficult character. It takes very, very long time.
That's true, and I wanted to ask you about that. So this is my cheeky question. Now, back in the day, I remember people used to sort of think of you as a kind of a ruthless player. You used to pick characters that were very high power. Some people would say cheap characters. But then in Street Fighter 4 you played Akuma, which to me was I watched you play Akuma from the beginning to the end, and that was a long journey of
Yes.
discovery. That was not an easy character to play. He was a glass cannon essentially. What made you do that? Did you change your mindset?
Yes, I completely changed my mind.
And what brought that on? Why?
It's a very long story. But maybe the point, Momochi beat me long set at the first 10 or something. I beat him 6-0, but he come back. That's my lose is it's a big point. That I was very shocked because in the long set, at that time I'm very good. I was very good at short set. Best of 3, best of 5, it's okay. But in the long set,
Because they can adapt to cheaper tactics.
yes, I'm tactics is very small.
With those type of characters.
Yes.
Right.
That,
Okay.
At that time, my way, just use a top tier and just do easy thing
Yes.
to win.
Yeah.
But as Momochi beat me in the long set, at that time, I feel in the future, I cannot survive here. That's why I wanna be good player. I wanna be good. Actually, I wanna win, but what I want is I wanna be good. I wanna be good.
That makes total sense. So yeah, I understand. So you're able to adapt with those type of characters that are multifaceted, that have more to them. Okay. Now, do you think it's a coincidence that you and Infiltration, who were both the best Akuma players in Street Fighter 4, were, and maybe still are, the best two Street Fighter 5 players. I mean, I asked that because I love Akuma, but I wondered if there was something you both learned from Akuma.
Maybe now he might be better than me, and actually, he changed a lot. He can use a lot of character in Street Fighter 4. This is a maybe big difference to me. I stick to Akuma, and my second character is Sak.
I guess I was just wondering if there was something about Akuma
Yes.
that lent itself to Street Fighter 5.
Akuma was a very, very strong character, but he was also very difficult to use. If you one mistake, it's over. So Akuma, if I play Akuma seriously, maybe it's for me it's very good. It's improve. I can improve myself. That's why maybe two Akuma player now they play very good.
Because it's a similar sort of thing. You make one mistake and and it can be over in this game.
I think so.
So essentially, you have to have an incredible defense as Akuma, incredible spacing, and when you go in, you have to absolutely maximize your attack. So that makes sense to me. That's interesting. I'm glad I asked that question. One last question. So in Japan, this game is not in the arcades. You guys, I believe, have adapted. You have cafes. You go to each other's houses.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you miss the arcade? Do you still go to socialize? Or?
Actually, I don't go to arcade because no Street Fighter 5. But yes, maybe if there are arcade, it's gonna be better because some players still playing Street Fighter 4 because there are arcade.
Right.
Maybe Street Fighter 5. I hope it will come to the arcade.
Is that something people are talking about in Japan? Are people talking about the possibility?
I don't know. Maybe
okay.
it's a difficult, but a lot of old player from arcade, really want it.
Okay. Now, is there anything that you want to talk about? Is there anything that you wish I'd asked you?
That's it.
That's it.
Thank you so much.
I've taken up way too much of your time. I'm so sorry, but it's been awesome to be able to actually finally talk to you one-on-one. Good luck for the rest of the day, and we're going to say goodbye to everybody. So, thanks guys for tuning in, and see you soon.